Hello, Cancer. You have found the Temple of Osiris. Thoth has delivered messages for me to review. To honor the gods, like and subscribe. Today, these messages will pertain to your life. They will cover a fair amount of material, current energy, current spiritual development, maybe some health, self-improvement, family and home life, romance, social life, money and finances, work and career, and your overall life purpose. We'll pull 3 cards of tarot for each section. The first section, we want to just get an overall current energy, your state of mind. First card's out. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Well, this is not exactly the best way to start. Somebody's clearly in some type of lost situation. Page of Wands, trying to find passion, trying to discover what is your purpose. Attempting to be as creative as you can. Following the 10 of Swords is the 8 of Cups. Both energies are very much being stuck in the head and being lost. Having headaches, migraines, not feeling self-worth. Trying to figure out again what your purpose is. Cancer, you feel very, very lost to me. Let's get 3 more cards to continue. This section will be pertaining to, could be about spiritual development, health, maybe some self-improvement. So, we have Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the King of Wands. So, if we would speak of health, this seems to be about your emotional health. Trying to get new beginnings. Having a lot to deal with. Trying to say goodbye to old situations. I keep getting a lot of focus on this 9 of Cups card. The 2 children tugging and pulling. Almost get the feeling like a fire sign is leaving as the King of Wands is waving goodbye. And the Page of Cups is supposed to be a new start. Or the beginning of a new Let's get some more cards. We need to clarify further. Family and home coming up next should give us some more answers on what's going on here. Overall, health seems to be okay though. I didn't see any major concerns for health. So, other than an emotional conflict going on. The Empress, King of Swords, and the Hermit. Three majors. Well, there's a lot going on with the home and the family. Somebody definitely knows their worth. We definitely have somebody that's very, very intelligent. I mean, when the King of Swords and the Hermit come out together, that is a very powerful energy. Very powerful. Someone that knows. I mean, these are all self-worth cards, in my opinion, when they come out together. So it's almost as if somebody has an all-knowing, and they're not going to settle for anything less than what they want. Being very concealed and conservative. Not really being stuck. I don't think it's an energy of being stuck. It's not like somebody's in a position they cannot move from. It's more like somebody's sitting around waiting for the correct opportunity. The Hermit is all about introspection. It is a Virgo card, but on this card it does have an Aquarius symbol. But you're definitely trying to shed light on situations. The King of Swords can see everything. Very, very smart person. Maybe not necessarily a business owner, but definitely a leader. Definitely a highly intelligent leader. The Empress is very beautiful, fertile, and knows her worth. Let's move on and get some more clarification and go into the romance section. Moving on with romance, as well as social life. 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So boy, even though somebody sure knows their worth, they're not being very successful in the romance department right off the bat. Broken hearts. 10 of Wands is a lot like the Tower card for me. As you can see, the Tower is tipping over. And because it is a fire card, it is all about arguments, fighting, worrying. 4 of Wands came out though, and usually the 4 of Wands is a union card. But looks to me as though whoever this person is that knows their worth, you, has some type of an issue potentially with a fire sign. Whatever union was here with children involved has been broken. And the cycle is coming to an end. I see a split, I see a divorce, separation. If we double back to the beginning, somebody was taking notes. Mental capacity was overloaded. Not knowing where to go. Wanting a new beginning. Feeling overwhelmed with the burden of children. And the fire signs just saying, peace out. It's taking off. Cancer, you know your worth. You're super smart. You know what it takes to be successful. You can go in, sit down, and think about everything clearly, and come out with the correct answer. probably wanted a divine union, but following with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands, it doesn't look like it worked out. Let's move on to maybe money and finances and see what's going on in that department. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, following the Hierophant. So if this isn't the money and the finance section, this shows somebody becoming single. We have the child watching someone leave. This is a very difficult situation. Money is being split. But there's intuition and spiritual understanding that you are on the correct path. Both of you are. This was intended to happen. It was a karmic cycle. The reason I say this, the Queen of Cups is holding the child. The child is pointing towards the boat that has set sail. It is sailing away. It has a box full of stuff, as if someone packed to leave. And the person piloting the ship is looking back at the mother and the child, and just as the child is pointing at the father leaving, the father is saying goodbye. And this is supposed to happen. Intuitionally, you both knew it was time for this to happen. It's a clean break. Let's see what kind of outcome we're going to have here for you, Cancer. 3 more cards. Okay. I like that. This is turning into a very positive reading. This is one hell of a heartache that happened, but the end result is going to be you get your justice and success. The Ten of Pentacles with the Wheel, with the Chariot, that's going to be just going to make this person that left wish they stayed. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is all about you getting the abundance of money, which is really interesting that I have not seen one Pentacle card on this table. So for this to come out with Ten of Pentacles like that, God sees everything that you went through. You do deserve it. You're not begging for it either. It looks like you did what was right. It looks like you were the person that was cheated on. Now you have new luck. New luck coming in your life. New money, new luck. And then the Chariot. It's going to move fast for you. Definitely backs up the Ten of Pentacles slamming right there. That is fast. I mean, we didn't go from 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't go through any Pentacles to get to this point. You were just presented with it instantly. And it's all because you deserve it. And it's going to happen fast for you. It's not going to take a long time. You're going to be able to take care of these children. You're not going to need this bum that took his box and got into this boat and got the hell out of Dodge. Let him go. You didn't need him before. You're definitely not going to need him in the future. So I like that. That's good. Let's get some oracle cards. Just kind of elaborate on this. You know, clearly the story has already came to light. card flew out right off the bat. Looks like that card is dreaming. Pay attention to your dreams, seeing beyond present reality, and pursue your dreams. And that is coming in right on top of the Page of Wands, which was all about trying to draw a new life plan, draw a new life purpose, a new story. So that definitely confirms that. Waiting for something, someone, delaying action and patience. So there definitely was a delay to this to all happen. That's probably what was causing the headache, the feeling lost. Let's get a couple more cards over here. Far away. You could move far away, distant places, people, separation, and breakup. The cards do not lie. That pretty much explains exactly what we just talked about. It's pretty cut and dry. Somebody's taken off. You're moving away, they're moving away. It's a breakup. It's right there in the text. Star seed. Old soul with deep spiritual wisdom, here to evolve spiritually. Important mission in life. That's beautiful. And that does explain why you're being presented with the Ten of Pentacles and a new beginning so quickly. Because you've been reincarnated all the way back, probably from the Anunnaki. We have the aliens in the sky flying over Egypt. You're granted access no matter what happens. And you always are going to do what's right. Because you have an all-knowing. This was home and family life. Afterlife. Blessings of long life, death, and rebirth, reincarnation. Well, I think I just got done saying that. That's pretty much an explanatory thing. And you have definitely been reincarnated over and over again since the dawn of man. You probably share the DNA of the ancient aliens that have been here long before us. Psychic reader. Gaining confirmation and clarity, having natural psychic powers, constantly seeking answers. I do believe that you possess all of the knowledge that you need inside. You know everything. You have an all-knowing. The Hierophant card does definitely back that up. Your intuition is on fire. There is no one that can dupe you. You may have to go through heartbreaks, as every life is a learning experience. No one comes back and not have to learn some type of lesson. You might even have to learn the same lesson over again just because you want a better grade, you want a better score. But you're an old soul. That's for sure. And I do not see a reason for your heart to not weigh properly on the scale. Small steps, breaking it down into smaller goals, building the momentum, one step at a time. You know, every life is a step. Every time you're reincarnated, you're taking another step forward into the future. To us it seems like a lifetime, but to your soul it's just another step. Another wheel of fortune. Things working in your favor. Lucky, moment, phase, situation, fate, destiny, change. Clearly that's happening, or is going to happen. The only thing that I would say is if this is on the brink of happening, do not stop it. Do not go back on your intuition. If your intuition, if you are truly psychic, and your intuition tells you that this is over and it's a done deal, just know that no matter how hard that seems, how much fear you have, how hard you might think it's going to be on your children, the children are resilient. Children will get through it as long as they have at least one good parent with a good head on their shoulders that has a grasp of spirituality, religion, some type of structure. Structure is what's important. A guide. They'll be okay. And no matter what, a Tom is going to make sure you're going to be okay. You are going to be gifted, as you have already been gifted in past lives. Back to life. Resurrected relationships, situations, unresolved issues, loose ends, unfinished business. Yeah, so just like I got done saying, you do always have free will to go back. And what I mean by that is if you feel like you want to back out of the situation, the universe will allow you to do that. It will allow you to replay this entire karmic cycle all over again. It will allow you to stay in it for the rest of your life. It will allow you to stay in this Ten of Swords energy, this Eight of Cups energy, and you'll never get out. And the longer you stay in it, because humans are a creature of habit, fear overcomes, time keeps going, and you'll feel like you can't escape your demise. You'll feel like that's just the way it's going to be for the rest of your life. And then on top of it, you will be sacrificing your dignity. You'll be sacrificing your psychic abilities. You will be suppressing your own intuition. You will not be living. You will be owned. So make sure you make the right decision. And if I was to give you any advice, I would say do not stop this from ending. Move forward, and move forward with dignity, and move through it as quick as possible to make it as painless as you can on your children. The children can handle it much easier when they're really young. If you allow them to get into that adolescent stage and then go through all this, it's going to be 10 times worse. Kids are easy to split up when they're very young. They'll understand when they get older. And if your children are already old, well, then they're going to go live their life. Your decisions should not affect them. But don't think for 1 second you're going to try to make this work for another 5 more years, and then your children are 12 years old by that time, and now they're in middle school, high school, and now you crash bomb and break up and have fights and arguments, and it gets nasty, and then you got child support, and then on top of it, the kids lose a parent, and in a very important moment in their life. You do have to always remember that you are here to serve your children for a certain amount of time. You are living for them for a certain amount of time. It is a job. It is not a career. Jobs come and go. Careers are eternal. Careers last until you retire. You don't raise your children until you retire. So make a wise decision here and really think about that. You're not helping them by staying together. That is not the answer. Direction. Being on the right path. Finding direction in life, your own North Star. Exactly. You should definitely do your birth chart. Find out what your North nodes are. Read your birth chart. Get yourself in touch with your psychic abilities. It might give you better insight and help you trust the way the universe is pushing you. As far as your beautiful outcome goes, closing the cycle. Come to the end of the phase, the conclusion of something, completing a cycle. I mean, it doesn't get more clear-cut than that. You make the right choice. You listen to the message. You take it seriously. You put a lot of thought into it. And you move on. And you're blessed. You are ready to do this. An opportunity is ripe, and now is your time. It really doesn't get better than that. As long as you listen. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to any tarot reader. At the end of the day, when you lay in bed and you review your life, your intuition will show you all the images of the future outcomes that could come true. You are literally manifesting your own reality through your thoughts. If you think negative, you will get negative. If you think positive, you will get positive. The universe only echoes. It does not take from you. It only rebounds everything that you give it. So you need to trust the universe. You need to trust Atom. You need to trust the gods. You need to trust your gods. You need to trust yourself because you are a living God in the 3D. You need to trust that you'll be able to close the cycle and you're ready for the new cycle. That is all I have for you today. I wish you well, and we will see you next time when you come to the Temple of Osiris.